السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بكم طلبة وطلبات الصف الثالث الإعدادي مع درس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية. والنهاردة هنحل مع بعض تدريبات كتاب بيت باي بيت للوحدة الثالثة، وهنبدأ مع بعض من بيج نمبر 108. طبعا this is for lesson number 1 and number 2. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. There are many young people in our, so I have lots of friends who live near me. طبعا في كثير من الشباب in our طبعا neighborhood. in our neighborhood يعني ايه neighborhood؟ اللي هو الحي بتاعنا. What time are they going? What time are they going to the new washing machine? يبقى what time are you going to deliver the new washing machine? Dad always walk on the, he is really careful. يبقى هو دايما بيمشي على ايه؟ he is really careful يعني هو فعلا حريص. يبقى طبعا on the ايه؟ on the pavement. The government tries to improve the public. The government tries to improve. طبعا government اللي هي الحكومة tries to improve the public ايه؟ يبقى بتحاول تحسن the public ايه؟ such as transport and health care. زي transport والhealth care. يبقى دول اسمها public service. Public services. My mother always, my sister, to learn how to cook. يبقى ماما دايما أختي إنها تتعلم إزاي تطبخ. Encourages يعني تشجع. Feeds to time, thinks, repairs. يبقى طبعا encourages. Read and correct the underlined word. Policemen work hard to make street safer. طبعا safer ده اللي هو منقذ، هي طبعا safer اللي هي أأمن. Running is a very useful sports active. طبعا active دي صفة، النون منها activity. Great people can really do a difference to our life. طبعا difference هي بتاخد فعل make مش do. يبقى can really make a difference. Page number 109. Choose the correct answer. I met or in woman aged 8 yesterday. يبقى سيدة عندها 80 سنة. طبعا elderly woman. elderly woman هي سيدة مسنة تبلغ من العمر 80 سنة. The new initiative اللي هي المبادرة الجديدة has made to many people. يبقى طبعا has made a company يعني عملت شركة. crowd زحمة أو جمهور. floor difference اللي هي الفرق. طبعا made a difference. watching television is the most popular activity. طبعا مشاهدة التلفزيون دي هي ايه؟ نشاط ترفيهي. طبعا ترفيه يعني leisure. teachers could students that help them study harder. يبقى teachers should stop يعني لازم يوقفوا الطلبة لأن ده بيشجعهم to study harder. no, encourage, refuse. طبعا the answer is encourage. يبقى لازم يشجعوا الطلبة لأن ده بيخليهم يذاكروا أحسن. means to take a letter or objects to building. إنك تاخد الخطاب أو الشيء إلى البيلدينج. يبقى طبعا ده deliver اللي هو يوصل. they are building new sports. in our city. new sports army اللي هو الجيش. facility اللي هو المرفق. screen rocket اللي هو الصاروخ. وطبعا الانسر is facility. he traveled to London where he lived in a quiet سافر للندن حاسب يعيش in a quiet ايه؟ طبعا in a quiet neighborhood. بيعيش في حي هادئ. Egypt tries to improve the system of the health. يبقى مصر بتحاول تحسن السيستم of health اللي هو نظام الصحة. يبقى ايه؟ of health ايه؟ health care اللي هي الرعاية الصحية. Everyone in our school can get the first prize. يبقى everyone is given a or an opportunity. طبعا equal opportunity أو فرص متساوية. Read and correct the underlined word. I always wait for the bus on that platform. طبعا احنا مش بنستنى على البلاتفورم ده للقطار، لكن القطر بنستنى على الايه؟ station. I was really happy because I did well in my exam. طبعا will دي يعني سوف، لكن هي will W-E-L-L. The most important thing here is the safe street. طبعا safe street مش safe street. هتبقى الانسر is safe بالاف not V. يبقى دي safe اللي هي الادجكتيف، لكن دي verb اللي هو ينقذ. هننتقل إلى page number 113 ودي خاصة بالجرامر. دي معلش فيها هنبدأ بصفحة قبلها page 112. I was to hear that the community center was closing. طبعا I was أنا بوصف الشعور يبقى I was disappointed. كنت محبط عشان لما عرفت إن community center was closing. I did well in my exam. I was really because I found the questions difficult. يبقى أنا كنت إيه؟ لأني كنت شايف إن الأسئلة questions. يبقى طبعا I was surprised. You study English at the moment. طبعا ده question يبقى المفروض يبدأ بإيه؟ بverb. عندي at the moment ماشي؟ طبعا at the moment يبقى ما تنفعش ولا do ولا did. يبقى أنا عندي are you studying أو are you studied. طبعا هي are you studying لأن وراها فعل بالING. We have booked the tickets. احنا خلاص حجزنا التذاكر. يبقى احنا هنا ايه؟ We are traveling. مش هتبقى going to travel لأن احنا قلنا هلاقي كلمة I have already booked the tickets. I have already bought the tickets. It is arranged. يبقى ده في الماضي في المضارع المستمر. يبقى we are traveling tomorrow morning. Are you and your friends today's match are يبقى عندي هنا طبعا going to watch. Rewrite the following using the words in brackets. The film was really interesting. I liked it. Interesting عايزة استخدم interested يبقى طبعا هو مين اللي interested؟ أنا. يبقى طبعا I was interested in the film. I was interested in the film. He feels relaxed when he listens to music. He feels relaxed when he listens to music. عايزة استخدم ايه؟ relaxing. طيب مين اللي relaxing؟ اللي هي listening to music. يبقى هتبقى listening to music الاستماع إلى الموسيقى is relaxing. Is relaxing. We have arranged to visit the Giza Zoo next week. عايزة استخدم visiting يبقى هنشيل we have arranged to ونستخدم we أو حطيت لي إيه visiting يبقى we are visiting the Giza Zoo next week. We are giving a party next week. عايزة استخدم arranged يبقى هنشيل we are giving وهنستخدم we have arranged زيها زي اللي فوق عكسها we have arranged طبعا arranged بيتبعها to زائد infinitive verb، يبقى we have arranged to give a party. وهكمل بقية الجملة. Read and correct the underlined word. This new project is amazed. طبعا البروجكت ما هوش amazed لأن amazed توصف الشعور، يبقى is amazing. I was surprising when أمنية won the prize. طبعا I was surprised لأن هنا مشاعر. Amal comes to live in Giza next month. لسه الأسبوع next month الشهر الجاي، يبقى طبعا is coming لأن دي arrangement. محمد and Ali tidy the room at the moment. طبعا at the moment يبقى ده بيحصل دلوقتي، طبعا المفروض طبعا are tidying، يبقى are tidying، يبقى بيرتبوا الأوضة دلوقتي. Choose the correct answer. This problem at the next community meeting. يبقى هنا they are طبعا discussing لأن هم حاجة مترتبة، يبقى they are discussing. Are you having a party؟ طبعا ده future، يبقى طبعا إيه very good، يبقى طبعا tomorrow. I can't see you tomorrow. مش هقدر أشوفك بكرة. I not my relative. يبقى طبعا I am visiting. مش هتنفع بقى going to visit لأن مفيش verb to be قبلها. حسام married tomorrow. برضو لسه بكرة، يبقى طبعا فيها ترتيبات، يبقى is getting married. Today's math lesson was very I learned a lot. تعلمت كتير، يبقى was very طبعا interesting. The children are very because they have a new toy. The children are very because they have a new toy. عشان هم عندهم لعبة جديدة، يبقى طبعا the children are very excited. The walk over the mountains was beautiful but it was very طبعا متعب، هتاخد الصفة بالING اللي هي tiring. هننتقل إلى page 114. The tourists were very to see snow on the playground. Sorry, on the pyramids. يبقى طبعا tourists were very طبعا surprised. Rewrite the following. We have arranged to meet Mrs. Noha tomorrow at 8. طبعا عايز استخدم meeting زي ما قلنا هنشيل have arranged to وهتبقى our meeting. يبقى هنشيل كل دي نحط مكانها our meeting، يبقى we are meeting Mrs. Noha tomorrow at 8. They are playing a match next week. عايز استخدم arranged، يبقى هنشيل are playing وهنقول they have arranged، وبنستخدم have arranged لأن الوقت مش محدد، يبقى they have arranged to play a match. We were amazed at the painting. We were amazed at the painting. عايز استخدم amazing، يبقى هاخد مين اللي amazing؟ طبعا the painting، يبقى the painting. طبعا الجملة في الباست يبقى نحطها في الباست was amazing. He was excited to see the result. هو كان متحمس إن يشوف الريزلت، يبقى عندي exciting، يبقى هنجيب برضو the result was exciting، يبقى النتيجة كانت مثيرة. Read and correct the underlined word. The match was bored so I stopped watching it. طبعا the match was boring لأن أنا بوصف الماتش. سلمى cooks dinner now. طبعا now يبقى فعل في المضارع المستمر، يبقى is cooking. they are bought a new house next month. طبعا هتبقى they are buying. he was disappointed when he lost the match. طبعا disappointed دي اللي هي النون، disappointment اللي هو الإحباط، لكن هو محبط يبقى هو disappointed. disappointed. اوكي، الاثنين ل lesson number 3 and 4. عندي الاكسرسايز page number 120. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. The of Tariq's English made him fail his exam. يبقى إيه إنجليزي بتاع طارق خلاه يسقط في الامتحان. The sweetness, weakness, weak. طبعا sweet يعني عذب، sweetness العذوبة، weakness الضعف، weak يعني ضعيف. وطبعا الانسر is weakness of Tariq's English. When the teacher entered the classroom, we stood up to him. يبقى أول ما دخل المدرس وقفنا عشان إيه؟ عشان نحييه. طب نحييه بقى يعني إيه؟ explain, great, talk, build. طبعا the answer is great. My neighbor made the boy A for the glass window he broke. يبقى الجيران أو الجار. My neighbor made the boy، يبقى جاري جعل الولد A for the glass window he broke، للمقابل للإيه؟ شباك الإزاز اللي كسره. يبقى push يعني زقه، ولا ريبير صلحه، pay يدفع، talk يتكلم. وطبعا the answer is pay for يعني يدفع ثمن الإزاز اللي كسره. Mr. Kemal died at home after a long، يبقى مات في بيته بعد إيه؟ طبعا مرض طويل. يبقى المرض اللي هو illness. أي صفة بنحط لها المقطع نس، أو بعض الصفات اللي بنحط لها المقطع نس تكون الإيه؟ النون أو الاسم. We are going to paint the walls. We are going to paint the walls which are covered in. يبقى هندهن الحيطان اللي متغطية بالإيه؟ and all the posters والبوسترات القديمة طبعا with graffiti اللي هو الكتابة اللي على الحيطان. Read and correct. The 4 students sat on a bank in the playground. هيقعدوا عندي ايه؟ 4 طلاب قعدوا على البانك in the playground. طبعا قعدوا على البنش. When I see the manager I always greet him. طبعا دي great يعني عظيم، لكن great بدبل اي. نشوف الفرق، نلاحظ الفرق ما بين الاثنين. I read an English leaf about technology. طبعا الليف دي ورقة، لكن هي اسمها ايه؟ leaflet اللي هي المطوية أو المنشور. Choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. The park is a pleasant place. يبقى البارك هي مكان ظريف أو لذيذ. I like to sit on a and relax. يبقى هقعد على إيه؟ عندي bank, floor, fence, bench. طبعا we sit on a bench. We found out about the community project on the social service. طبعا السوشيال network service اللي هو شبكة الإيه؟ الخدمات المجتمعية. The teacher will put a message about the new art class on the هتحط المسج about the new art class طبعا on the notice book أو notice board sorry اللي هي لوحة الإعلانات. هننتقل لبيج نمبر 121. سامح opened the door to Mona and her with a big smile. يبقى طبعا فتحت لها الباب وحيتها with a great smile. يبقى طبعا greeted her with a big smile. Ahmed had no money so I had to for the meat he had. يبقى ما كانش معاه فلوس فاضطريت ان انا ادفع له ثمن الايه؟ اللحمه اللي خدها. طبعا يدفع يعني ايه؟ pay. I will always remember. I'll always remember. دائما سأتذكر. The not people showed me when I first moved to the country, this country. يعني دائما سأتذكر الايه اللي الناس قابلوني بيه او اظهروا لي في اول مرة انتقلت الى هذه الدولة. طبعا عندي الكايندنس، اللطف، نايز، ضوضاء، illness المرض، disease مرض، يبقى طبعا الانسر is kindness. A is someone who pays to live in a room in someone's houses. طبعا ده اللي بيعيش في غرفة واحدة، قلنا ده اسمه ايه؟ lodger. My uncle has got a very big house. The river طبعا for in by under طبعا مش هيبقى تحت النهر، طبعا هو بجوار النهر يعني by the river. The ill of Mr. Ali made him stay at home. طبعا the ill يعني المريض. المريض هو طبعا مش المريض، هو المرض، والمرض يبقى هنضيف له صفة ill مقطع ness، يبقى the illness of Mr. Ali. Dad has a lot of experiments in teaching. طبعا هي مش experiment، هي experience اللي هي الايه؟ الخبرة. My father always listens to many local radio stops. طبعا هي مش radio stops، هي radio station، محطات الراديو، radio stations. The boy had a lot of work to make. الwork بياخد verb ايه؟ سامعاكم برافو، بياخد verb ايه؟ do. هننتقل للجزء الخاص بالجرامر، وطبعا الجرامر بتاع lesson 3 and 4 كان بيتكلم على الverb to be مع going to. حسام is running، طبعا دي بيج نمبر 122. حسام is running fast، هو بيجري بسرعة. I think he the race. I think he is going to win the race، لأن أنا عندي دليل إن هو هيكسب، إن هو بيجري بسرعة. Are you math when you grow up؟ Are you طبعا going to study، هل عندك النية إنك تستدي math when you grow up؟ I think she the exam، اعتقاد إن هي she will pass is going to pass is passing. طبعا هتبقى I think she is going to pass the exam. Page 123. What are your plans for the weekend? What are your plans for the weekend? يبقى أنا عندي plan، يبقى هنا I'm going to visit. يبقى البلان going to زائد الانفينيتيف verb. Nada is always late. I am sure she not late tomorrow too. I am sure يبقى she is going to be late. يبقى أنا متوقعة لأن في دليل إن هي دايما متأخرة. Would you like tea or coffee? I coffee. يبقى I'm going to have coffee. I'm going to have coffee. It is starting to rain. It is starting to rain. I the umbrella. يبقى I am going، يبقى هي بدأت خلاص تشتي، يبقى I am going to put up. I am putting up. Will put up. Put up. يبقى I am going to put up the umbrella. هننتقل لبيج 124. Perhaps I New York one day. يبقى perhaps I مادام perhaps يبقى معاها will visit. Perhaps I will visit لأن ده اعتقاد. The engineer intends to build new villa. The engineer intends to build a new villa. يبقى عندي going، يبقى طبعا هنشيل intends to وهتبقى the engineer is going to build a new villa. We plan to spend the weekend in مطروح. هستخدم going يبقى هنشيل plan to وهنحط مكانها we are going to spend. هنكمل باقي الجملة. We have arranged to take the train to الأقصر. وهتستخدم taking يبقى هنشيل have arranged to take وهنحط مكانها we are taking. The train to الأقصر. Read and correct. What are you going to do؟ طبعا what are you going to do? We are going to clean our flat next week. يبقى طبعا we are going to clean. He has decided to start his own business. He opens a shop. يبقى هو هيفتح يشتري. يبقى he is going to open. What are you going to doing؟ طبعا what are you going to do? Choose the correct answer. Ashraf, engineering next year, that's his plan. ما دام دي البلان بتاعته يبقى going to. يبقى he is going to start. I think it hot next week. اعتقاد. الاعتقاد يبقى I think it will be. I think it will be. Are they their bedroom tomorrow? يبقى are they going to paint their bedroom? I am sure the exam next week. يبقى أنا متأكد إن هو is going to will fail is failing fails. يبقى طبعا he will fail لأن أنا حاطط I am sure. They for a meal tonight. They for a meal tonight. ده مترتبة يبقى they are coming for a meal tonight. Ayman, a friend tomorrow. He has arranged everything. كل حاجة مترتبة. يبقى هنا هتاخد مضارع مستمر. يبقى is reading. I got a bad mark in my exam. I got a bad mark in my exam. جبت درجة وحشة في الامتحان. My parents angry with me. يبقى my parents are going to be angry with me. The car's engine is too hot. It won't work, is not going to work, isn't work, don't work. يبقى طبعا isn't going to work. I don't know how to use the calculator. Don't worry, I show you. يبقى طبعا I will show you. لأن ده قرار فوري. What do you plan to do after you finish your study؟ عايز استخدم going يبقى what هنشيل هنا plan وهنشيل do. يبقى what بدل do هنستخدم are. You بدل plan هنستخدم going to do after. كمل بقية الquestion. The math lesson is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. عندنا starts يبقى طبعا هنشيل is هنحط مكانها starts. يبقى the math lesson starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Nadine intends to visit Paris next year وعايز استخدم going. يبقى هنشيل intends to ونحط مكانها is going to. يبقى Nadine is going to visit. We expect Adel to finish his work on time. عايز استخدم will فهنشيل expect we و to finish يبقى Adel will finish his work on time. أنا عايزة أرجع لسؤال هنا بيقول لي I think she not the exam. معلش دي مش هتبقى is going، هي هتبقى will pass، لأن أنا ما عنديش دليل على حاجة، ده تنبؤ بدون دليل، لكن المفروض going to تبقى تنبؤ في وجود دليل، وبس المفروض ان الدرس كله على going to، فالمفروض ان انا مش هجيب لي حاجه تانية، ما عنيناش will، بس هو حاططها في في الاكسرسايز. سوري يعني لو في اي خطأ بس بسبب السرعه. My father aren't going to stay in Luxor. طبعا my father singular يبقى isn't not aren't. Where are they going to watch it؟ طبعا after to infinitive verb يبقى to watch. Are you gone؟ طبعا are you gone. He is studying hard. He will pass the exam. هنا في دليل يبقى is going to. Is going to. ننتقل إلى exercise for lesson number 5, 6 and 7 ودوت صفحة 132 في كتاب بيت باي بيت. 132. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. You usually use language with people you don't know. مع الناس اللي انت ما تعرفهاش يبقى طبعا استخدم informal language أو اللغة الرسمية. You usually use دايما بتستخدم informal اللي هي غير رسمي. Furious الغضب أو غاضب. Angry غاضب برضو يعني غاضب. Furious هي angry. Formal يعني رسمي. طبعا بما إن furious و angry هما نفس الكلمة يبقى الاثنين أنا مستبعدهم. طيب أنا بستخدمها مع ال language with friends and family يبقى مع friends and family we use informal. معلش أنا آسفة دي formal، اللغة الرسمية formal. سوري أنا آسفة. A is a large strong building built to protect the people inside from attack. يبقى عبارة عن مبنى قوي وكبير بيبنى عشان يحمي الناس اللي جواه من الهجوم. التاور اللي هو البرج، كاسل قلعة، بيراميد الهرم، بلوك طبعا اللي هو البلوك أو الحجر الكبير. طبعا هنا ده كسر. The Giza pyramids are one of the important tourists in Egypt. طبعا دي tourist attractions أو مناطق جذب السياحة. He slept for 10 hours. ونام لمدة 10 ساعات. He felt tired when he woke up. So لذلك that's why يعني لهذا السبب. However مع ذلك for لأكل. طبعا أنا هنا في فول ستوب وفي كوما، ما دام في فول ستوب وفي كوما يبقى من غير تفكير الإجابة بتاعتي however. The Sphinx is a famous tourist attractive. طبعا احنا لسه عاملينها فوق tourist attraction. To conclude with I'd like to introduce myself. طبعا مش to conclude، هي to begin with أو to start with. He will go windsurf tomorrow morning. طبعا أي رياضة بتيجي قبلها جو بيتبعها فعل بالآي إن جي يبقى اسمها wind surfing. wind surfing. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. I was very hungry. كنت جعان جدا. I was not able to finish my pizza. مع ذلك كنتش قادر أكمل البيتزا. برضو عندي full stop، عندي الكوما، يبقى however. Mr. محمود is helpful. يبقى مساوي متعاون. In he is a hard worker. طبعا هنا في إضافة يبقى in addition. 2. This is a clever plan to follow. دي خطة رائعة. يبقى أنا كده بديك الخلاصة. يبقى طبعا to summarize عشان نلخص كل اللي قلناه. The king decided to build a to protect his family. طبعا لسه قايلين اللي to protect يبقى هستخدم الكسر. Hi is a or an way of greeting people. يبقى is informal, different, formal, funny. طبعا hi is informal way. The two men treated the poor children much kindness. يبقى ايه؟ طبعا with much kindness. عندي page 133. page 133. When the old man left our house, we thank you to him. يبقى احنا قلنا له، يبقى we said. Read and correct. We use informal language. نستخدم اللغة الغير رسمية with Mr. حسام the new manager اللي هو المدير الجديد. طبعا هتبقى formal not informal. She was very ill. Furthermore, she went to school. طبعا هنا في تناقض، هي كانت تعبانة جدا، مع ذلك she went to school. يبقى طبعا هنا however. He is really kind. In add, he is really smart. طبعا هنا بضيف معلومة يبقى in addition. هننتقل إلى page number 134. 134. Write what you would say. You are with your cousin. You meet a friend of yours. يبقى أنت مع ابن عمك قابلت صديق ليك. Who doesn't know your cousin. ما يعرفش cousin ابن عمك. يبقى هتقول له إيه؟ هتعرفه بيه. يبقى هقول له إيه؟ يعني أنت أنت كنت مع ابن عمك وقابلت الصديق. هتقول له مثلا do you know my friend. مثلا فلان do you know my friend. أو هقول له cousin meet my friend. هقول له اسم. It is your first day as a volunteer at a community project. ده أول يوم ليك في مشروع تطوعي. Introduce yourself to another volunteer students. يبقى هقول له مثلا to start with كبداية. I'd like to introduce myself. أود أن أقدم نفسي. You are with your parents when you meet a friend. Introduce your friends to your parents. هقول له مثلا إيه برضو أتقدم لهم اليوم. هقول لهم إيه mom, dad, meet my friend فلان. بس برضو بيقول لي excel yourself أو إيه يعني ميز أو تحدى نفسك يعني. حبيبة مرزوق is a top gymnast. She is really طبعا هتقولوا لي amazed. لا طبعا هي مش amazed لأن مش هي اللي منبهرة، إحنا اللي منبهرين بيها. يبقى she is really amazing. The manager will be here طبعا in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. Everyone here visiting the museum tomorrow. Everyone here طبعا everyone بتاخد in everyone و each one بتاخد singular verb يبقى هتبقى ايه is everyone. لكن لما بتيجي نديها ضمير بتاخد ضمير جمع. بدر is going to study in London when he grows up. عايز استخدم intention يبقى هنشيل is going to وهنقول بدر حط لها apostrophe اس ملكية يبقى بدر's intention نية بدر is to study in London وهكمل للآخر. We have arranged to go to Alexandria next month. عايز استخدم going يبقى هنشيل we have arranged to go وهتبقى we are going to Alex next month. طبعا مش هتبقى going to go لأن أنا عندي هنا arranged. هنشوف عندي ال general exercise على unit number 3. Finish the following dialogue. Angie and Lena are talking about a book. Are you enjoying that book, Lena? It's quite boring. يبقى هتبقى إيه؟ No, I. عندنا are you يبقى طبعا no, I'm not. No, I'm not. سألت لها قالت لها well, I think the first chapter is disappointing. يبقى هتقول لها إيه؟ إيه اللي أنت أو إيه اللي مش عاجبك فيه؟ يبقى ممكن أقول لها إيه؟ What don't you like? What don't you like about it? What don't you like about it? Or why don't you like it? Well, I think the first chapter is disappointing. الفصل الأول ممل محبط. What kind of books are you interested in? أي نوع الكتب اللي أنت مهتمة بيها؟ علي they make me excited. بعد I'm going to read Sherlock Holmes. He is a famous detective. يبقى دي إيه؟ detective إيه؟ stories. يبقى what kind of books are you interested in? يبقى I am interested in detective stories. I am going to read Sherlock Holmes. يبقى أنت هتقري إيه؟ ده question. يبقى طبعا هنشيل Sherlock Holmes وعندي am going هنعمل ما بينهم cross. am طبعا هتتحول إلى R و I هتتحول إلى U. يبقى إيه؟ معلش سوري ما حطيتش أداة الاستفهام. يبقى هنسأل بوات الأول بعد كده هنعمل الكروس. What are you going to read? What are you going to read? هيطلع I am going to read Sherlock Holmes. He is a famous detective. يبقى مين هو Sherlock Holmes؟ يبقى who is Sherlock Holmes. يبقى he is a famous detective. Write what you would say in each of the following situations. You are with your friends when you meet your brother. Introduce your brother to your friend. يبقى أقول له إيه؟ أقول له come and meet my brother. Come and meet my brother. It is your first day at your new street. أول يوم ليك في الشارع الجديد. Introduce yourself to your neighbor. يبقى هنقول له إيه؟ Hi. ماشي. I'd like to introduce myself. I am your new neighbor. I am your new neighbor. You are with your sister. يبقى طبعا هو بيقول له ايه؟ اود ان اقدم نفسي، انا جاركم الجديد. You are with your sister. You meet a friend of yours who doesn't know your sister. وطبعا هي نفس الاجابه بتاعت السؤال الاول، بس هو فوق كان brother وهنا كان بقى ايه sister. وطبعا هو ما فيش اي معلومات مؤكده لغايه دلوقتي ان السؤال ده هيجي في الامتحان او لا. فهنا طبعا اجابته زي اللي فوق. هقول له يبقى هقول له this is my sister، وممكن احط الاسم بتاعها. Read the following then answer the question. I am your sorry, in my country the summer holidays starts around the start of June. بتبدأ حوالي أو تقريبا بداية جون. The children get some rest because they don't have to come to school on those days and spend the time with their family. يبقى في الدولة بتاعتي ماشي أجازة الصيف بتبدأ في بداية شهر يونيو. الأطفال بياخدوا راحة علشان ما بيبقوش مضطرين يروحوا المدرسة. في الأيام دي بيقضوها مع العائلات بتاعتهم. Kids are encouraged to go out and play in the evening. يبقى الأطفال بيتشجعهم إنهم يخرجوا ويلعبوا في المساء أو في الأمسيات. Read more books. اقرأوا كتب أكتر. And watch cartoons with a little control. يعني يشاهدوا الأفلام الكرتون بس تحت السيطرة أو تحت الملاحظة. Parents should encourage their children to be more active and creative during summer breaks so that they don't turn lazy. يعني الأهالي أو أولياء الأمور الآباء والأمهات لازم يشجعوا أطفالهم إن هم يبقوا نشطاء ومبدعين خلال الأجازة الصيفية علشان ما يبقوش كسلانين. cold food الأطعمة اللي هي الباردة like ice cream, cold drinks, fruits, etc. are enjoyed by everyone in the heat of the summer. الكل بيحبها في حرارة الايه؟ السمر. هننتقل طبعا بقية القطع بيج نمبر 137. طبعا التست بداية 136. Many families plan trips during this time and go to beaches. يبقى عائلات كتيرة بتخطط رحلات خلال الوقت ده وبتروح إلى الشواطئ. Some of the popular summer sports are swimming. يبقى بعض من popular summer sports اللي هي الرياضات الصيفية الشائعة هي swimming, tennis, table tennis and chess. Children can draw, sing and write. Parents also should take the children to spend the time with their grandparents and other relatives يعني الأقارب الآخرين. For there is no better time than holidays to visit family and relatives. When do summer holidays start? طبعا احنا قلنا it starts طبعا هي holidays يبقى they start around the start of June. يبقى بتبدأ حوالي بداية جون. What should parents encourage their children to be? طبعا هو قال لي حاجات كتير قوي. إن هو طبعا إن هو قال لي they should encourage them to be active and creative. نشجعهم إن هم يبقوا active and creative. Which foods are enjoyed in the heat of the summer؟ طبعا هو قال لي cold ايه؟ cold foods. Like ice cream. Cold drinks. Fruit, etc. Choose the correct answer. Kids are to go out, play, and watch cartoons with a little control. Visited, spent, written, encouraged, وطبعا the answer is encouraged. The underlined word there refers to the there هنا بتعود فين؟ فين كلمة there؟ فقال لي إن هو parents also should take the children to spend the time with their grandparents. grandparents دول لمين؟ طبعا للchildren. is a popular summer sports طبعا swimming. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. It was sunny, so we were surprised by the forest. طبعا the darkness, darkness of the forest. There were lots of kids when I was young, يبقى طبعا in my neighborhood. I volunteered to help clean from the walls of the museum. طبعا موجود على الجدران اللي هو الجرافيتي. Tourists are always pleased by of the Egyptian. طبعا Egyptians are kind, يبقى by the kindness of the Egyptian. My grandfather likes to sit in the park and watch the birds. يبقى طبعا sit on a bench. I love London. There next year. يبقى أنا بحب لندن، يبقى أنا هروح هناك next year. طبعا أنا محدد الميعاد في next year. هنا بيقول لي I will probably go. I is probably going. طبعا ما تنفعش لأن فيها is. I am probably going يعني أنا رايح هناك. طبعا أنا ما فيش ترتيبات probably going ما تنفعش، يبقى I will probably go لأن ده مجرد توقع أو أمنية. Have you heard that ماهر to the USA next month؟ هل سمعت إن ماهر will going to go is going goes. طبعا هتبقى إيه is going لأن هو مرتب. We were all very when we heard about your next class trip. يبقى طبعا كلنا كنا excited. That is a very building said the architect. طبعا الbuilding يبقى هصفه ing. This museum is there are so many old things here. في حاجات كتيرة قديمة هنا. يبقى طبعا the museum is amazing. Rewrite the following using the words in brackets. We have arranged to buy new mobiles next month. عايزة استخدم buying يبقى طبعا هنشيل have arranged to buy وتبقى we are buying. New mobiles next month. I promise to buy you a new nice present after you succeed. يبقى استخدم will مادام فيها وعد يبقى هنشيل promise to تبقى I will buy you وهكمل الجملة. Read and correct. The people here are exciting about the new initiative. طبعا ال people يبقى excited not exciting. The project aims for help people أو poor people يبقى طبعا aims to. All of us are proud. طبعا proud بيجي معاها preposition of our great minds. The work of scientists does a difference to our life. طبعا difference تاخد فعل make. وطبعا هنا does فعل singular يبقى هتاخد makes a difference to our life. بكده نكون وصلنا لنهاية درسنا النهارده. أتمنى إن احنا نكون استفدنا. لو عجبنا الفيديو ما ننساش نعمل لايك وشير للفيديو وفعل الجرس عشان يوصل لنا تنبيهات كل الدروس الجديدة. Until we meet again, goodbye and good luck.